Hi guys, welcome back to Grace Gaddy Pilates. Today I'm going to take you through a mat session and we're really focusing on legs today. So all you're going to need is your mat, you don't need any equipment. And to get started, we're coming into this high kneeling position. You want to keep your right knee down with your left leg, bring it forward so you're kind of in a little 90-degree position with your left leg. Hands are onto your hips and then tilt your left toes to the left about 45 degrees. So it's on a bit of a diagonal, your knee is now. From here, all I want you to do is hinge forward, putting the weight into your left foot and then drawing back. So you're hinging forward. You'll find a nice deep stretch through the front of your thigh, maybe your hip flexor. Hinging forward again, just trying to loosen up through the hips. It feels like a nice release. We'll just do about 3 more like this, stretching out, finding that length, and then coming back. For 2, shoulders down, your gaze is forward. Go for 1 more here, and then back. I want you to hinge forward again. You're going to hold yourself here. All you're going to do is lift your left heel up. I want you to press back with the left heel up, lower the heel down, hinge forward. Lift the heel up, press back, lower the heel down. And just repeating this sequence, you're going to start to feel your hamstring switching on and your calf working when you lift the heel up off the mat. Again, your shoulders are down, your gaze is forward, working through that ankle mobility and stability through the left leg. Still finding that nice hip release through the right. And we'll just go for 3 more here. We've got 2. And for 1 more. Lower the heel down. I want you to now tuck your right toes behind you. And I want you to press into your right leg, hover your right knee off, lower the right knee back down. So I'll repeat that again. You're going to press into your right foot, lift up, feel equal pressure through both feet, and then lower yourself down. So you're going to start to feel your quads working, lifting up. You're going to feel your left glute working as well, and then lowering down. Exhale, feel those legs. You've still got that external rotation through the left leg. And then lower down. Go for 3, 2, and just lifting straight up for your last 1. Lower down. Can you hover off again and just hold it up here? With both legs this time, can you pulse up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 to go, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower all the way down. Whew. Did you feel your quads working? Because I definitely felt mine. We're going to swap over to the other side. So you've got your right leg forward this time. Tilt your right toes out to the side, about 45 degrees. Hands are onto your hips, and we're going to start by hinging forward. This little set just allows us to recover in between. My heart rate's up, but just enjoying that stretch through the left hip, leaning forward, and then coming back. Making sure that your hips are nice and square. Your belly button's drawing to your spine. And you're using your breath. Go for your last 2. And 1 more like this. On the next one, you're going to hinge forward. Remember, we're going to peel our heel off, press through the ball of the foot, lower the heel down. Hinge forward, peel the heel off, press through the ball of the foot, lower the heel down. So you're just waking up through the right ankle, the right hamstring, and you might even start to feel the quad working as well. Hinge forward, lift, press back, lower. Hinge forward, lift, press back, lower. Go for 3 and 2. Last one like this. Lower the heel down. You're going to tuck the left toes. You're going to lift yourself up, find that balance. Lower the knee down. And again, press up, lift, hover, lower down. Keep repeating this. Make sure you've got equal pressure through the heel of the right foot and the ball of the left. Lifting up nice and tall through the crown of your head. Lift up, feel those quads working. Lower down. Go for 3. We've got 2. Last 1. Lower down. Can you lift up again? Hold it here, pulsing up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Use your breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower everything down. Wow, I can really feel my quads shaking there. Whew. Have a little breather. Come into a nice child's pose position. Reach the arms out long. Inhale through the nose. And then exhale through the mouth. Inhale again. And then exhale. One more deep belly breath here. And then exhale. So from here, I want you to now lie yourself all the way down onto your back. Your feet are hip width distance apart, and I want your knees bent. Your heels are close towards your bottom, arms are down by your side. You've got a nice little gap between the small of your back and the mat. Inhale, take a deep belly breath. As you exhale, I want you to start to imprint the small of your back into the mat. You're going to peel your tailbone off, lift the hips up towards the ceiling. Inhale up here. As you exhale, roll yourself down, one vertebrae at a time. Then you're going to release the tailbone at the end. So you're exhaling, imprinting, peeling the tailbone off, lifting the hips up, and then rolling yourself down, one vertebrae at a time. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging, reach the arms up to the ceiling and then repeat the bridge. Lifting up and then rolling down. Feeling that abdominal connection. Press evenly through both heels and feel like you're reaching your knees towards the wall in front of you. That way you get that sense of lengthening through the hip flexors. Go for 2 more like this. And on the next one, I want you to roll yourself up and keep the hips up high. From here, can you peel your right heel off the mat? I want you to hinge at the hips. So you're going to inhale, lower the hips down with a flat back. Exhale, squeeze the glutes, send the hips back up high. So with a flat back, you're hinging down, the bottom touches the mat. Then you're going to exhale, lift the hips back up. So we'll pick up the pace a little bit. Inhale, hinge, exhale, lift. Nice and stable through the hips. You don't want them moving from side to side. Your belly button still drawing towards your spine. And feeling a little bit of hamstring and calf working within the right leg. Inhaling and then exhaling. Go for 4, for 3, for 2. Last one here. Hinge the hips up, hold it here. With your right leg, can you float it up into a tabletop and then lower it down? Keep the heel lifted. So float the right leg up, lower it down. If you need the support of your hands, bring them down by your side, but continue with that lift and lower of your right leg. Make sure that your pelvis is still. You don't want the right hip dropping down towards the mat. Use your breath. Go for 4, for 3, for 2. Last one here. You're going to keep your right leg in tabletop. Little pulses up with the left leg for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the right leg down and then roll yourself down one vertebrae at a time. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little rock from side to side. Bring your feet flat again. We're going to inhale, take a deep belly breath. As you exhale, imprint the small of your back into the mat. Lift the hips up. This time, peel the left heel off. With a flat back, inhale, hinge the hips down just as your bottom touches. Lift the hips back up. Inhale, exhale, lifting. Belly button still drawing to your spine. Finding that length through the right leg as you lift up. Pressing through the whole of the right foot and into the ball of the left foot. Go for 4, for 3. You can have your hands by your side or up towards the ceiling for a little more challenge if you want. Last one here. Keep the hips high. Float your left leg into tabletop. Lower the left leg down. Float it up into tabletop. Lower it down. Use your breath. Make sure that you're nice and stable through the right leg. Belly buttons drawing to your spine. Go for 3, 2. Last one. Hold it here. Little pulses up for 8, 7, 6, 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the left leg. Roll yourself down one vertebrae at a time. Hug your knees into your chest again. Well done. Your legs should feel like they're worked from your quads, your calves, hamstrings, and glutes. We're going to finish with a little bit of an ab set now. So bring your feet nice and flat on the mat again. Interlace your fingertips together. Thumbs are tracking down the neck. Elbows are out nice and wide. Nice and heavy through the tailbone. Inhale, take a deep belly breath. As you exhale, keeping your head heavy, I want you to curl yourself up. And then inhale to lower yourself down. Exhaling, lifting up. Belly buttons drawing to your spine. Inhale to lower down. Keep the feet heavy so you're not gripping through the hip flexors. Exhale. And then inhale. Try not to pull on the neck. Your head should feel really heavy, almost like you've got a bowling ball in your head. If it's easier, try and just keep your gaze to where the corner of the room, or the cornice of the ceiling, meets the wall. So you're not looking straight in front of you or above your knees, you're looking up higher than that. Go for 3. Exhale, lift up for 2. 1 more. The next time that you curl up, I want you to hold it up here. With your right hand, grab behind your right thigh. Left hand, grab hold behind your left thigh. Curl yourself up 1 centimeter or 2. Without letting your upper body drop, bring your right hand behind the head. Keep lifted as you bring the left hand behind your head, and then lower yourself down. So we'll repeat that. Exhale, lift up, hold. Right hand behind right thigh, left hand behind left thigh. Curl yourself up, hold it here. Right hand behind the head, left hand behind the head. Lower yourself down. And again, lift up, hold. Right hand, left hand, curl up higher. Hold it here, bring the right hand behind the head, left hand. Lower yourself down. Lift up. Right hand, left hand, curl up, hold. Right hand, left, lower down. Woo, you should be feeling your upper abdominals and your lower abdominals working as well. If you want to make it a little bit harder, when you curl up, you bring the right hand behind the head, right hand behind the right leg, left hand behind the left leg, curl up, hold it here. Both hands at the same time go behind the head and then lower down. So single arms, curl up, hold, then both hands together, lower down. Good, go for 4 more. It's like doing the Macarena. For 3, making sure you're holding it here as you float the hands behind the head. 2 more like this. Last one here, lift up, right hand, left hand, curl up higher, hold. Both hands behind the head, but this time keep lifted. With your left armpit, can you draw it over to your right knee? Come back through center, now your right armpit over to your left knee. Come back through center. So think about the opposite armpit going towards the opposite knee, getting that rotation through the spine. If you want to make it harder, as you draw the left armpit to the right knee, float the right leg up, lower the leg down. Same with the other side. Try and keep the head really heavy in the hands so you're not pulling on the neck. If you want to make it harder again, both legs in tabletop, and then just crisscross, crisscross. Belly buttons is drawing to your spine. Try and keep the upper body lifted. If you want to add in the legs, you can. So we're going into the full crisscross motion. Extend the leg out, come back through center. Go for 8, 7, for 6, keep the upper body lifted. For 5, 4 more here on the home stretch. For 3, 2, 1, lower everything down. Stretch out, reach the arms and legs long. Take a nice deep belly breath here. Sweep the hands overhead, down by your side. You're going to curl yourself all the way up. Really well done, guys. We're all finished for today. I hope you worked out your legs and you got a nice little ab burn at the end. I'll see you again next week. Bye, guys.